switching back over to like college football and whatnot.
Hmm.
When you were in college, this wasn't really around, but now 2022 is around, and NIL deals was being spread around all across the place.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts on the NIL and like how it's affecting college football, especially like the transfer portal? Because it's like it's pretty much free agency at that point. Like you give them the most
Hmm.
money, they'll go to your school.
Yeah. So my take on I love the fact that the NIL deal is out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you because if you think about it, like there's a lot of college athletes that like once they're done or like when they're injured and stuff like that, they don't really get anything in return. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with the NIL deals, okay, it's like okay, I got this platform, I'm here, so therefore I can make money while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? If I don't make it, or if I don't, or something happens to me, I have something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? It's like an insurance policy, in my opinion. Like that's why I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
As to the transfer portal, it's pros and cons to it. Like I like the fact that people can just transfer at will, but at the same time, it makes it to where people are like college athletes are like, okay, say they're there for a year, things don't go their way, they automatically enter the portal. Like they don't give it a chance, they don't give it like a second thought. It's like, okay, I'm going here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's creating weak minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like back then we didn't have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like if things didn't work out, we had to fight through it. You know what I'm saying? You had
Stick
to
it
find a
out.
way. Yeah. It's like now they had that outlet, you know what I'm saying, which is not bad because certain athletes can be in a bad situation with certain coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like the coach, like I know for a fact, like there's the athletes out there that the coaches they get their coaches tell them something, tell them something, and then they don't get what they're telling them, or they treat them as a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like I'm gonna tell you this: for the recruiting process in college, can make you literally have trust issues with everybody.
Mm. Why you say that?
Like, because it's just like they tell you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you get there, you're expecting all of this. You're expecting for them to treat you the way they were coming about, and it's like when you get there, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's complete trust. It's like trust issues. They'll tell you something in front of your face, like, okay, we want you here and here, and then next minute they not you're not playing. And you're like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's literally
Yeah.
like a mental toughness deal. Like you gotta have tough skin. That's for sure.
Yeah. And I feel like it's kind of turning into like a business now, to where it's like, you know, these schools are going to do what's going to benefit them at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And
Right.
like sometimes that might come at the expense of the player, and
Mm-hmm.
and what he thinks and how he feels. So that's the messed up part about it. But I do obviously agree with the fact that college athletes should be getting paid, because like you mentioned, like in the beginning, like the schedule is like it has to be like on point, you know what I mean? It's like kind of like a job in a sense, you know what I mean? But the fact that, you know, dudes can just go on the transfer portal at any given notice is kind of, it doesn't sit too well with me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
go and go to where the best opportunity is for you, but at the same time, it's like you said, some guys, they should stick it out a little bit longer, depending on the situation, of course.
Right.
And it's creating more weak-minded individuals. People just think athletes, I feel like, are thinking more and more that they should get anything that they want. And that's not really how life itself works.
Right.
But it's kind of like it's an interesting dynamic. So